Live from Gahanna Lincoln High School's TV studio, this is Lincoln Live. With Wesley Triplett and Rosie Letzelter. You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln.
And happy Friday.
I'm Wesley Triplett.
And I'm Rosie Letzelter.
It's been a rough first week back, but we made it.
Barely. Do you have anything fun planned for the weekend?
Yeah, I have a track meet tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited.
Sounds fun.
All right, let's get in the news. The Gahanna Jefferson Public School Board of Education is comprised of 5 members who each serve a 4-year term.
And last night, 3 new board members officially started their terms.
It's a common occurrence when new board members take over, but last night's board meeting was unlike any other.
Our Reagan Reitz was at last night's meeting, and she has the story of one new board member who is making history.
Here's Reagan.
There are 3 new members on the Gahanna Jefferson Public Schools Board of Education: Sue Horn, Kara Coates, and Dion Manley.
Congratulations!
Each of them bring their own unique qualifications and visions to the board, but one of them is truly unique. Dion Manley is the first transgender person to be elected to office in Ohio, and he's appreciative of Gahanna's support.
I'm the first trans person elected to office, and I'm so proud of that. I grew up knowing I was different, and I didn't know anyone else like me. Connecting with others makes all the difference.
Dion made a connection with nearly 4,500 voters in the district to earn his spot on the board, winning by over 700 votes, which is an indication of his dedication to the community since he moved to Gahanna 16 years ago.
I have never felt so supported. All the credit goes to Gahanna for stepping up and having the integrity to pull together.
Having Dion Manley elected says a lot about our community. It says a lot about how we're growing in our thinking about inclusivity.
While Dion's election is historical and important to the broader transgender community, it is most important to the LGBTQ+ students at Lincoln who see him as a role model.
We have plenty of kids and members of our community who are members of the transgender community, and this is the very first time that they will have an elected leader who has experienced maybe some of the things that they have experienced and who can serve in a leadership role, so they know that that's possible for somebody who has navigated the same kind of journey that they have.
As an LGBTQ student, it definitely makes you feel more accepted, and it just brings like a peace of mind to know that's okay here.
It's nice to know that we're represented, because otherwise there can be oversights and prejudice and whatnot.
I had no idea how much it would mean to the students, but the level of their support and excitement really just makes me so happy, and I feel even more strength from that.
Being the first transgender elected official in state history is an achievement, but it doesn't define Dion as a candidate. He earned this position based on his qualifications and what he has to offer to Gahanna schools, including 25 years of experience as an election volunteer and 6 years as an executive director for a nonprofit organization.
I think he's going to contribute in amazing ways. He has a perspective going to thousands of doors, talking to people. He wants to give back to our community.
My plans as a board member is to be a voice for the community, the students, underserved, marginalized communities, and pull us all together.
Dion says that above all else, he's a dad, and with a daughter in the district, he wants to give back to the staff who have helped her grow.
The schools have made such a huge difference in my life. We moved here for the schools. My daughter has loved every single teacher, and I want to do anything I can to bring gratitude and appreciation and to highlight and try to make a difference for the teachers, the staff, the students, and to give back.
Dion's election puts Gahanna on the map nationally, and with last night's official swearing in, Dion and the other members can begin their mission to make Gahanna schools even better. This is Reagan Reitz for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Reagan. The varsity wrestling team is taking down team after team. Gahanna went up against Westland last night and won 52-27. Scoring for the Lions by pin were Cohen Larson, Hayden Thompson, Preston Ola, Javon Lewis, and Griffin Flushy. Also scoring by major decision was Musa Jallo. Good job, Lions, and congrats on the win. The varsity team will wrestle again on Saturday at the Porter Memorial Tournament, so good luck, Lions.
The boys basketball team is also dominating this season, and they have a big game coming up this Saturday against Pick Central. Our Mia Salmons talked to Josh Whiteside about how the team is preparing. Here's Josh.
The plan for Pick Central this week is just to bring the energy, bring our intensity. For offense, just to run our plays right, and for defense, we just gotta sit down on D and rebound the ball. It's not letting the ball stick, letting everyone get a piece of the ball, and everyone just contributing.
Thanks, Josh. The boys basketball team also has a lot to be thankful for.
And there's one specific person in general who helps the team in more ways than one.
Javen Simmons took us to the court to talk about the greatest team manager alive, Timothy Caslin. Here's Javen.
Behind every great team is a great team manager. And this team manager's name is Timothy Caslin.
I tell you what, Timmy does a great job helping the basketball team. He does so much sort of work behind the scenes. In practice, game night, he's there to help the coaches, help the players. He always has water bottles filled up and has water bottles ready for the practice. And, you know, anything that we need, he does it, and he does it with hustle.
He is here every day. The team's supposed to be here. He's working just as hard in his own way. We need water. He's always got the water filled. And when we're playing hard or practicing hard, he feeds off that energy and gives us more energy.
Well, I think, you know, Tim is there. He runs the clock. He gets us prepared for the next drill. Just speed up the process of things that we're trying to accomplish in practice.
Not only is Timothy a hard worker, he motivates the basketball team to be the best they can be and do the best they can all the time.
Tim's really just inspiring to the team because he doesn't even play and he has the work ethic that we all do. He's here early and stays late. He comes and lifts with us. He even does warm-ups with us sometimes. Like, he's a part of the team and he's always here. His work ethic's crazy.
He's just a great human being for real. Like, he always bringing the energy, always happy. He's really just holding it down for us. He be getting our water bottles sometimes, like filling them up. He just be holding it down. So I'm very blessed for Timothy. The whole team's blessed for Timothy. So, yeah, Timothy's that guy.
You know, Tim, he a big inspiration with us. You know, he part of the brotherhood. You know, he family. So when he come in here happy, you know, just to be around us, that just make us happy and make us want to go harder. So Tim is a real big part of the team, and we love Tim.
Even through the tough days, Timothy is here for one thing, and that's the love of the game.
I think that's what makes good teams is everybody is just as important as everybody else. And I think our guys see him working behind the scenes to help them out. I think it only motivates our players on game night to come out and play their best to help Timmy out as well. So, you know, he's just as part of the team as Javen Simmons, and I think our team sees that.
As you can see, Timmy is very much appreciated throughout the Gahanna Lincoln basketball team. This is Javen Simmons for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Javen, and we want to wish Tim a happy birthday today. The girls bowling team is celebrating another victory against Pick North, making them 6-0 so far this season.
Some of the leaders for the girls were Tori Richardson with 418, Delaney Rosette with 374, and Casey Burns with 354.
The boys team lost by 221 pins against Pick North, with some leading scores from Matthew Van Sack with 448, Jackson Leland with 439, and Sam Coleman with 392. Great job, Lions. As we close today, we want to remind you all to come out and support the girls basketball team tonight at 7.
The game is for breast cancer awareness, so remember to wear pink. See you next week.
Bye.